On Monday I was up a ladder, cutting some branches off the hazel tree at the bottom of my garden, which we'll store and use in the future as firewood. After all the bad weather we've been having, I was keen to get on with the job before the trees started to bud. I was also conscious that I needed to make this video talk, so whilst I was up the ladder I was thinking about what I might say in the context of today being the first day of Lent. In the past, hazel trees were grown for their wood and branches were regularly harvested, as I've been doing, a process known as coppicing, which involves cutting off the old wood and letting new growth emerge for use in the future. I think this is a very apt metaphor for Lent, and I'll explore that a bit further. Today, Ash Wednesday, we've traditionally received the mark of the cross and been reminded of our mortality as we enter the 40-day season of Lent, which ends with Passiontide and the celebration of Easter. Lent is popularly thought of as a time when we have to give up something we like, chocolate being the usual candidate. But this tradition doesn't explain why we might do that. Lent is really about much more than symbolic self-denial. It's a time when we urge to reflect on our lives and consider how each of us is following the path set out by Jesus in order that we might come closer to him and to a life that reflects the values of God's kingdom. Of course we can do that at any time, and we should, but the Church has set this time aside to encourage all of the faithful to engage in this exercise every year, mindful perhaps of our human frailty and the likelihood that we'll all have failed to keep up to scratch since last time. So Lent is a time when we can cut away the old wood that's grown up over the last year, think about what bad habits we've acquired or what ungenerous deeds we have committed. And let's be honest, haven't we all done a few things we might be a bit ashamed of? And make the space for new growth, for new resolutions of keeping closer to Jesus, heeding his voice and allowing God to walk alongside us day by day. If you want to give something up as a sign of serious intent, that's fine too. But perhaps this year we've all given up a great deal already, so don't feel bad about eating the odd chocolate. Rather, let's look forward to the day when we'll all be able to meet together and put all our new good resolutions into effect.